Nice.
And hey! Welcome to Thirsty Amigos. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us on this episode. We have another special bottle for this episode that Amigo Papa.T has brought us.
Woo!
And we're going back to NOM 1414. And we're going to stay there again. And with us, we've got Amigo Eric. And we're still on location at Amigo Dan's house. So thank you for allowing us to stay here and drink some more tequila.
Woo!
So I am going to hand this off to Papa.T because he is, what's your title? Let's do that.
I am the Colorado brand ambassador for Las Lor Tequila.
Awesome.
Las Lor, Las Lor has been around for 2, going on 3 years. It's a Mexican-owned brand. Arturo and Sarah Lamas are the primary owners. Arturo Sr. is also, but he's retired, so he's the official taste tester of tequila.
Nice.
I want his job when I retire.
No doubt. That's cute.
So we're gonna talk to. We in fact are going to meet Arturo in a couple weeks. He will be at the Colorado Agave Collective the beginning of March.
March 3rd, yeah.
So we're very excited to have him in Colorado with us. But we are trying the Rested series by Las Lor today.
Okay. What's the Rested series?
Yeah, what's the Rested? Right?
The Rested series.
Do they need CPR? What is Rested?
Am I sleeping? What am I doing?
It's resting in a particular barrel from across the country. The Rested series, when Las Lor initially started, had barrels from the eastern side of the United States and the western side of the United States.
Oh, okay.
This is the western side of the United States, which is from Barrel Logic, which is an Imperial Vanilla Stout.
Oh, I love
Rested.
stout.
I love me that vanilla stuff.
Oh, it's so good. And so I think what it brings is what Arturo has done with Las Lor and will continue to do is we have a Rested series, and they're pushing the envelope of creating traditional tequila and bringing a modern twist to it. As this was rested in vanilla stout barrel, we have some upcoming new barrels that it's being rested in. So I think you're going to see a lot of unique flavors. They're very balanced. They come through with a very traditional tequila taste, yet has some nuances to it.
Let's try it.
So for the master distiller, Sergio Cruz at the Vivanco Distillery at 1414.
Well, look at that color.
I know. Look at that. That is beautiful.
So it's a beautiful Reposado that's been rested.
How long?
I believe it was 6 months.
Okay.
And
Thank you, sir.
one of the things, so Las Lor, when Arturo started out the brand, his father, his great-grandfather, was involved in agave spirits back in Mexico before his father came to the United States. They came to the United States. Arturo had the itch to, hey, I want to kind of do something that my great-grandfather did. So he followed up with, he was in the, and actually still is, in the beer business in Chicago. And he decided to move to the agave spirits world. And the agave spirits, he started with Las Lor. There's a Blanco, the Reposado, the Anejo, the traditional brands. But then you come across with the Rested series or the high stream. We have a high proof Reposado, a high proof Blanco, and a still stream.
What's the proof on this one?
This one is a 80.
So
It's 80 proof.
Is the Rested series going to be 80 proof probably?
Most of the Rested series will be an 80 proof.
Okay. Cool.
Beautiful label.
That you
I
will,
know.
that we see the
The
labels.
bottle is very well done.
The labels all kind of represent part of the story, the lore, and Las Lor is the lost traditions, the lost ancestry of the Lamas family. And they started back with the great-grandfather all the way now to Arturo. And now Arturo, there's an Arturo, I think it's the fourth, his son, So hopefully he's able to continue what his father and grandfather and great-grandfather has done. So I have found that when I tried this the very first time, it's very complex. It has lots of flavors and it is very, very, to me, it's one of the best reposados I've ever had.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not just saying that as a brand ambassador for him because I had it before I was part of the brand ambassador.
There you go. There's the key.
The
Does this
color,
one drew you in?
I think this is one of the things that drew me into it.
Yeah.
I've been interacting with Arturo, Rudy, who is our brand manager for across the country.
Okay.
And been interacting with him for several years as soon as I heard about him. I think its mouthfeel is really good. The color is just incredible.
It's beautiful.
The color
The
is
color is
gorgeous,
beautiful. The label reads fermentation,
So
stainless steel tanks,
stainless steel,
classical music,
the Mozart method.
proprietary yeast. I understand it's champagne yeast.
Yes.
It
Proprietary but
says
champagne.
cooked in a stone brick oven, extraction roller mill,
All the
and deep well water.
I want to know this. Let's
2
smell
times
this.
distilled, still copper pot. That's what it says on the label. Beautiful bottle.
Beautiful bottle, beautiful
Let's
label.
try it,
I
gentlemen.
love how it's got like a texture to it.
And there's going to be there'll be more rested series that come out this year, 2025.
Oh, cool.
They're just being introduced to the market. They got to make it across the border,
Yeah.
and there will be there.
Sorry, did I hear they're going to do a Colorado collab with a brewery?
Yes, we are. This
Nice.
year, there will be a Colorado collaborative rested series from a brewery in Colorado. And I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
But I would imagine that if it is anything like this one, it will be very good.
Ooh, man. All right.
Let's try the nose.
Yes,
So
no.
I've already been nosing it, gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm like, man,
Oh, my gosh.
it's got such a sweet caramel smell to it. It's got a little bit of vanilla.
Well, they weren't kidding about vanilla, all right.
Oh my gosh.
it takes on the craft beer that was definitely in the barrel before the tequila was there.
Do you know how long the
How long the beer was in the
Yeah.
barrel? I do not know that one. Right
sometimes
off
they
the
can
top of
do
my
up to a year on those.
They
things.
sometimes rest it up to a year, depending what flavor notes
But
they
you
want to
can
get
get
out
that
of
in
it.
there, yeah. Wow.
But it's very, very. You get the vanilla, butterscotch.
Oh yeah, the
caramel.
butterscotch. Look at it.
You get the
Power of
caramel.
suggestion right there. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I didn't even think about that until you said that, but I was like,
That just helps
oh,
with
wait a
the
second.
aroma, you know?
Yeah.
So you get a lot of nuances, a lot of character to it, and I think that's what I love most about it.
Wow, that's nice. Well, that's okay.
And I love introducing it to.
Oh yeah, I've
fellow
never
tequila
had
lovers.
Lost Lore, any of it. So I've heard about it, and I've heard you talk about it, and now I'm ready to taste.
Let's taste.
Let's taste.
It's
it.
like a
All
smell of
Celery
childhood.
powder. Yeah.
Vanilla and caramel.
Oh, I know. Let's see
It's
if-
like being a kid again.
right. Oh wow, that has
Oh my gosh.
man. It goes all the way through the palate. Has that sweetness.
Has a little bite to it.
Yeah.
You get the pepper, but you get vanilla, you get caramel.
Oh,
I notice a little black anise, black
There you
licorice,
go,
and
that's
a
what I'm
little
getting.
anise to it.
this is a celebration.
That's
Takes
very
you right
complex.
to the good moments in your life.
I'm usually not a repo guy because it can be kind of neither not complex, or or just kind of flat with flavor. This has a lot going on for it. Really complex, full flavor.
I
like
think,
it.
and I think that's what I love most
Wow.
about the Reposado, in that it's rested, obviously,
Mm.
but it's taken on so much of the vanilla stout barrel.
Yeah.
And it being an imperial, also that punch comes through in the flavor of the tequila. But you still have the agave there.
You have the agave, you have vanilla. It's a pure celebration.
It is.
This is Avs winning
you know
Stanley
what?
Cup. This is Nuggets winning
Yeah.
the NBA. This is Broncos winning the Super Bowl. This is a pure celebration. This
It's a celebration.
is celebration tequila.
I love the aroma.
Again, another well-balanced tequila. It's very...
Yeah, you're not surprised by the flavor when he knows it.
Yeah.
It continues on. That's really good. I'm liking some nuttiness in there. Man, that is delicious. Price point?
What is the price point?
Depending on where you find it, I would say it's between 60 and 80. I know that's a wide variety, but depending on where you get it and find it.
For a repo like this, that's crazy.
And you may still be able to find the Rested series. It's on the western side of the United States.
So it would be cool to see like something on the eastern side of the states.
I have been trying.
Yeah.
I have been trying to find.
We need to find that. And we need to try them together.
I want to find the eastern side of the United States, but it has been sold out from when it came out. And
is there any ambassadors you can reach out to over there? Come on, man! Come on, Papa T.
I've tried all of them. I still keep looking. Hopefully, I'll find something. But there's an east and west coming out again in 2025. And I'm getting in on the east as well as the west. Good. So I'm excited for both of those. I think
we need a mountain edition now.
It's not so much of a smoke, but vanilla, caramel, celebration.
It's really good.
For Reposado, it has all the flavors that it should have.
I agree.
To sit down,
it's
to enjoy it, and just sip on it. You know, as we've experienced this past week of negative temperatures, sit down, enjoy it, and have a nice warm tequila.
I noticed it has a bottle number on it. Do you know how limited it is, if any?
I want to say under 2,000 barrels, but I'm not positive of the exact number.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, all of the Bottle Logic Rested series for the Vanilla Stout barrel were on the western side of the United States. And it was a barley wine that was on the eastern side of the United States.
Oh,
so I think it would give a completely different type of taste. But from all that I have heard, it was also very good. Very well
that'd be
received. Very good.
Well, if there's any people on the eastern side that have got this.
Yes, if any of you on the eastern side of the United States,
look us up, man. Let us
know. I would be happy to communicate with
Don't be stingy. Reach out to us or Papa T on social media.
Yep. Papa.T.Tequila on Instagram or the Thirsty Amigos. So
I get like a burnt sugar now too. It's opening up more.
Yeah, because I think as it opens, that burnt sugar, the vanilla,
that's just
butterscotch, caramel.
Man,
it's just a really smooth tequila for me. Like
it coats really good.
It coats really, goes down well. It doesn't.
What do you think?
I think it's a great alternative to like 1146 at half of the price. It's a pleasant tequila, much better than something which you would find in additives loaded ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Great tequila with vanilla flavor, with celebration, smooth.
Yeah.
This is a great tequila for both people who like tequila and the people who are starting to drink tequila.
I love it. I love it.
I think that's a really good
tequila. Like a beginner repo?
Yeah, if you're a beginner tequila drinker,
you need something really smooth and flavorful. This is the tequila for you.
You got to go with a Reposado or an Añejo, sometimes the extra Añejo. That brings the whiskey lover, the bourbon lover, introduces them to something new that they're familiar with.
Yeah.
And I think these flavors, they're familiar with them, but there's that agave flavor that comes in too. It's not buried in there that you're like, well, I don't have any agave. And I think, but the agave, the bite is still there.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I get on the back end.
With everything that the brown sugar, the caramel, the vanilla. You get the smooth. You get kind of the creaminess of a vanilla.
There you go. I like that.
The nose is just amazing to me. I can see it, smell that. That's a great nose.
I think that's what.
I think it's a great one. If you want to convert somebody who is drinking, from Don Julio's, from Adictivos, from Caballeros, This is the one
you go.
you will be a great conversion tequila to make somebody drink a real one.
Yep.
Additives free and yet very flavorful,
Yep.
smooth.
Yeah. And it's all
It's a
a
great
estate
tequila.
grown agave with the Vivanco family. So I think though it's all positive. It's traditionally made, fermented, distilled. Everything's traditional about it with a little twist to it. But it's not a twist that takes it over the edge. As we tried before, hey, we've gone over the edge. Well, this one just kind of comes up to the edge.
Right,
I think.
yeah.
This is a good.
And
If
I
you need
think
to bring
it's very
something to your father-in-law, this is the one to bring it to.
Yes,
I
I
would
like
agree.
it.
If you know the bourbon lover in your family and you want to introduce them to tequila,
This is a good
It's
one.
a good
I
one.
think this is a good choice.
I would agree.
Yep, 100%. Wow, that's delicious. Is this available in Colorado?
It is available in Colorado.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go look for it. I gotta have it on my shelf. That's so good.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you,
too.
Paul.
Gracias.
All right, thank you, Dan, again.
Cheers
for
to
letting us
you.
do it.
Dan, thanks
Cheers
for
to the
location.
viewers.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Salud.
Salud.